Hey guys, welcome to the next episode of In the Mine. I got a lot of positive feedback from the last episode I did. So today I wanted to do another one. And so we're going to be looking at myself playing Brim. Brim's not someone I play consistently, right? I do play when I need to fill. And we're going to be playing obviously on defense first. And I'm just going to be telling you guys, like I did last time, like some of my general thought process and why I do some of the things I do. So let's just get right into it and let's just watch and see what happens.
Leave the fancy stuff to the young'uns.
What's up? What's up, guys?
Yo.
Someone switch me B.
I prefer playing A. Fuck it. Fuck it.
I mean, me and Killjoy shouldn't be on the same side.
So right off the bat, you can see me what I'm doing here, just farming the orb, right? It's very, like 50-50 whether the attackers decide to go A or B. So just farming this orb in the pistol round, very, very easy, right? I smoke. If they're there, they're going to shoot through it, right? Or if they decide to run in, I can hear them and I can cancel getting the ult orb. A lot of the times when I'm VOD reviewing lower level players, no one like plans to try to get the ult orb. But if it's there, they'll get it, right? But they don't try to make a plan to get it, which is something I think lower level players need to do, is trying to farm those ult orbs as soon as possible just to get your ulti online.
I know. Brim.
Launching smoke.
One market.
A lot, Hookah.
Oh, a lot. Hella.
Dude,
Am I
what the
dark you
fuck?
guys in a second?
I got fucked.
Smoke's down.
I have an AFK.
So as you guys just saw, very importantly as a support character, especially smokes, you need to be aware of what's going on around the map. And my teammates called a lot towards B, so I run over straight towards U-Haul and smoke it right for them. And as you're going to see, when I rotate over, I'm going to re-smoke garden and then use my molly onto the default plant spot, right? Just to kind of force them out, either into the open or to peek me from tube, and you'll see they do peek me from tube. And we do win the round. Somehow, some way, we do win this round.
One garden.
Spike planted.
Default. I think two.
Launching smoke. Reloading. Molly.
One cubby by elbow.
Reloading.
Two.
One more tube.
Like
One,
butter.
two.
Backside.
One enemy remaining.
Good shit, guys. Good shit.
So let me just talk while this plays. And one thing I notice a lot in lower level elo is people don't use their utility like they're supposed to, right? Like how many of you guys that are in the lower bracket would throw your molly and then re-smoke garden when you guys come here, right? How many of you would actually do that? Now, how many of you would just run in with your gun and just try to get kills with your gun instead of trying to, play it smart, take your time? Because we have plenty of time. The bomb just went down. So, like I said, right, using your utility is probably some of the best things you can do.
He's comboing. He said yes.
Yeah. Let's fly. Placing alarm bot.
Smoke's down.
Auto short.
Raise shutter boom bomb.
Launching smoke.
One shower.
So some of you guys might be wondering here, like, Emadix, why were you like walking in hookah? Why were you taking your time, and then why did you decide to go quick at a certain point? Well, let me tell you that. I know the Raze dropped her boombot in hookah, and I was scared that she could be there. And when I started to kind of go a little bit quicker, was because I saw her on the kill feed kill our Sova with the HE grenade. That was my indicator that, okay, I don't have to worry about the Raze lurking here because she's on the other side of the map. And then as I'm walking through, right, you hear that sky flash come, and that's a good indicator that, oh, they flashed it to see if anyone was pushing down. I might have timing someone, and so that's why I decided to keep walking, right? Because obviously they could not have known I was there because the flash didn't touch me. But you lose that round, and so now we're kind of on a really shit buy.
I'm just gonna peek showers.
So what you're about to see right now is me looking at my team's economy and seeing what they're buying, and me just kind of messing around with my economy and seeing like, okay, what can I buy? What's the most I can buy and still be able to buy next round? Because I know, again, a lot of you lower elo players, just if you have enough for a rifle, you're just going to buy a rifle by yourself. You don't really take into account, you know, your other
20
teammates
hookah.
and what they can get. Now, the reason why we always want to buy together is because we have a better
Put it
chance of
there.
winning the round when we all have guns, right? If we all have rifles, it's better than 2 or 3 of us having rifles and 2 and 3 of us having stingers.
That's too
And
long.
obviously, my
Jets hit
stinger doesn't pay
148.
off here, and obviously we lose the round.
Spike planted. Last player standing. Flawless.
Ooh, this is how these games usually go. Like, it's just teams just don't know how to play. Like, people don't know how to play this game.
Can I put this in the corner? Let me see how far this goes. So I'm just trying to smoke towards A here, and then I'm gonna notice that my
Really heavy on short
Killjoy
and leave
is
showers.
going towards long, and it looks like she wants to get her ult orb. So I also decided to smoke along here. So those are something like you guys low or elo have to pay attention to. And then as we come along, right, I'm putting my crosshair here because I'm looking for a Sova dart that might try to ping out my Killjoy. So I want to pause it right here just because I know we're about to get in some really good action and kind of explain my thought process and what I'm doing, right? So this is the 4th round in. I have not played, or no one's really played this corner yet and really gotten away with it. So what I really have to be worried about when I'm playing this spot against their lineup is a Sova dart coming onto site and pinging me out. But if you didn't notice, a Sova dart is about to hit long, so I don't have to worry about that for 35 seconds. And then the second thing I really have to worry about is a raised grenade. And then you'll see that the Raze uses a backside, and because they don't clear out this corner, I'm able to get 2 easy picks and eventually get the 4K to end the round.
It's 3 towards hookah.
I went into TP, I think, after I opened it.
Open up the sky. Taken down.
Big.
Who trained you?
Good hold, dude. We're on our way. You guys hear more?
Launching
He was
smoke.
sub was long, and then Sky is in the hookah. Long.
One enemy remaining.
Last guy I don't know.
Could be elbow.
Yeah.
Elbow.
Stim beacon down.
A very important concept people sometimes need to learn is, while getting the ace here would be sick for me, sometimes playing a little bit more disciplined and building up an economy is in your best interest to try to win the game. So obviously, like, I don't go for the kill here, and just me staying alive guarantees that I at least get a $2,900 gun, and I don't have to rebuy, my gun.
I'm low. Nice.
They're sinking so hard. I can. Alarm bot out.
Launching smoke.
What? I didn't even peek?
So what you're about to see now is me not instantly rotating when we're down 4v5. I'm actually looking at my minimap to see when they come out of showers or push on the site. The reason why I'm doing that is because I'm waiting to TP. As you can see, I TP in when they come out of showers, and I do that in order for them not to hear me TP over, and I try to flank towards short. And hopefully with this flank short, I'm able to try to get some kills, but we'll see what
Player
happens.
standing.
Okay.
Spike planted.
Gunner.
You saw one?
Smoke's down. Volley.
Okay.
I'm being toxic.
So we see that our Killjoy is spamming his ulti button. He's actually chat banned, and that is the reason why he can't talk. But I know that. I tell him, hey, all right, I'm going to just get this orb and be done. And one thing you have to know about when you smoke with Brim all the way down deep is they can actually do this, what's going to happen to me, and where I get fucking pwned. All right. So whenever you do notice that, okay, the team's countering you like that, that should be your sign, your cue to start smoking a little bit closer so they can't do that. Also, one thing you also have to, be careful about is a jet updrafting with knives and peeking over the smoke. So if the jet does have knives, just know that you have to be careful about that as well.
Last season,
They look
like
us,
Killjoy, like,
aren't
Bro,
us? So
did
many
anybody see
questions.
that one tap? I got through the smoke.
oh, still wind up with
These guys
pig
are
shit immortal
super
saying slug
rockets.
duelist and can enter it. Yeah, that's what pugs are fucking aids. I'd rather scrim all day, to be honest. Or 10 men maybe. Actually, give me like roll queue games, dude.
Launching smoke.
Nice, we have fast, yeah.
I'm gonna flop.
Multiple short.
Nowhere to run.
And same thing, showers. Could have been close though. It's looking towards me.
Spike
Two
planted.
showers.
Placing sentry.
Last player standing.
Gotcha.
You guys are crackheads, bro. I'm telling you, dude.
Deploying drone.
Luca.
Smoke's down.
For the smoke.
They're probably gonna
Flash
commit
is
to
long.
this.
Yes, sir. They're dogging.
They're an attack heavy team.
Open up
for
the
sure.
sky.
I'm gonna ult in.
Come long.
Ah, yes.
Some of you may be wondering why I'm smoking so deep. I like to smoke sometimes because it can kind of stall the attackers. They get kind of worried about trying to push in through that smoke. And so either we want them to wait behind the smoke or force them to use utility to attack or clear out the corner, before they get ready to attack the site. And obviously, as we can see here, they are going to just push through it, and then I throw a second smoke down, and where I think they should get stopped at, but obviously I don't care.
Three towards A. I think that guy's solo by fucking
Launching smoke.
that could be in. One ran up.
She wasn't flat.
There's two U-Haul.
Standing ahead.
Behind you, Sova.
Spike planted.
There they are.
Last player standing.
I'm buying it, I kind of fuck with it. I like Sky. I think Sky's good, right? If you can master her flashes, she's lethal. Lethal weapon.
Dude, their jet's insane, bro. I'm telling you, this is crazy. You can't peek that guy for like 1 second, bro. That dude just fucking instant bops you.
Reloading. 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 Launching smoke. Smoke's down.
Simple good.
Phoenix, I'm gonna let you anchor A. Okay.
Droning hookah.
Launching smoke.
Found them. Bomb grenade out.
Molly.
Backside. One site, one near garden.
Stim beacon here.
Gonna push in. One you.
Spike planted.
See ya.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Nice try.
Together. Smoke's down.
Bot hookah again.
Dogging in.
Volley.
So if you couldn't tell, my crosshair placement is pretty bad sometimes, and that's mainly because of I'm usually looking at the minimap trying to focus on something else, right? If I'm worried about the enemy being close, I usually keep it at head level, but when I'm focusing on maybe calming out, trying to throw utility for someone else, right? That's when my crosshair usually dips because I'm not really looking at it. But that's just aside the point that I wanted to make here. The next point I wanted to make is, again, util usage. If you didn't come up with the idea that I did here of just mauling the entrance to U-Haul, right, maybe that's something you got to start thinking about, right? How do I utilize my utility better to, kind of disrupt their attack, right? Because in a perfect world, what they want to do is just attack in, clear out U-Haul, clear out site, blah, blah, blah. If we can throw off their timing by using our util somehow, that's probably in our best interest to do. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. So that's just one thing to keep in mind when you are playing this game, right? How can I use my util to help me and disrupt them?
Revealing area.
Longs.
Coming in.
Sova's,
Down you go.
Sova's gonna take shower with an op.
Smoke's down.
Is bomb guardable or can they grab it?
I think they got it.
Reloading.
Okay.
Yeah, they ran back.
Sova's hookah already.
Launching smoke.
Dashed inside.
I'm TPing, let's go.
Inside and hookah.
One enemy remaining.
Look at right side. This thing was a little bit bigger.
Ready. Launching smoke. Scanning ahead.
I've got your trail.
I think they're coming to shop.
Come in.
Volley.
I'm so blind. Fuck me.
Open up the sky.
Again.
Ah, it's close.
So what you're going to notice me doing on a couple of these rounds on attacker's side is smoking off U-Haul in the beginning. Why do I do that? It kind of puts a little bit more pressure on the defense. They can't peek from U-Haul. They would have to peek from site side, as well as lets us, if we were to go in, we wouldn't have to worry about U-Haul right away. They would have to push through the smoke, which kind of gives us an advantage if we're holding for it, right? And then when I do throw it on rounds where we don't hit A, again, just for pressure, and we could use it as a fake, sort of like, oh, they throw the smoke every round. Maybe they're trying to hit A with this. Or if we smoke A U-Haul every round and we don't go with it, and then one round I don't throw that smoke, they might think, oh, they're changing something up, and they try to really look into it. So trying to throw the smoke randomly there sometimes can be a benefit just to kind of throw them off.
Boom botted here. Boom botted.
Reloading.
Deploying drone.
Placing sentry.
Nade.
They know we're here.
Smoke's
We all
down.
shot at boom bot.
Scanning ahead. Reloading.
Party's over.
Launching smoke.
Yikes. Reloading. Placing
Headshot.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
See? Let's move on.
Bring it
I don't
up.
think you guys should go U though. U's gonna be rough.
Alright,
Shooting
Hookah?
or something.
Nah, it's fine.
Launching smoke.
Alright. What the fuck? I didn't even get blind.
I know. You're wondering why I came back to A. And let me tell you, at first I was going to go with this Phoenix towards B, and then I hear the raise grenade. Did you catch it? Well, in my head, I can imagine that they're throwing that raise grenade in order to push up behind it because that grenade's going to force us back in the market. We're not going to push into it, right? We're not going to wide swing into that and take unnecessary damage. So in my head, I'm imagining that they're going to push up with that and try to flank us, or they were trying to work a pig with it. And so I walk back, I kill the jet, and then I'm like, okay, I killed the guy. I don't see anyone else pushing, and just fall back to being group up.
CT. One CT.
Under hookah's clear.
Fucking, it's atrocious right now.
Two CT, two CT. Fuck. One elbow.
I'm smoking.
Smoke's down.
I'm healing myself. I'm low, might as well bait me. One elbow.
Revealing area.
One enemy remaining.
One last elbow.
Shock dart.
Fuck out of here.
Watch short push.
Smoke's down. Deploying drone.
I'm fucking
That's tag.
They're using all their
Raise
util. They're using all their util to stop this.
I'm fucking
Scanning
low.
ahead.
Alarm bot out.
Found them.
Want me to flash him?
There's three here. Wait, there's three here.
There's
Three here.
three here.
I'm gonna smoke and let's TP to B, okay?
Close shower.
Launching smoke. Reloading.
Raise is lit in U-Haul.
Down and out.
Dead.
You should take
Dim beacon here.
Just TP to
All
B.
here, all here.
Enemy spotted.
No smoke, so I'm mauling CT.
Molly.
GP.
I'm gonna need help, Jet. The bow.
So
Yeah.
Come in. Are they in TP?
Yeah, he's still on TP. He's still on TP.
Okay.
He's just running around there.
2 CT.
So let's talk about how this round kind of played out. We knew there was a few towards A. I get that pick on the jet. Just because I get that pick on that jet, we should still rotate back to B. And the reason why is because we know off of these kills they're going to come and rotate towards A. So I told my team, hey, let's still TP. And then when we TP over, right, we know all of them were towards A. I molly CT, you know, that little hallway there towards CT side, right? And the reason why I do that is because we don't want them pushing out for some reason. If they heard us all TP, they're probably going to sprint back. Let's cut off their rotation so they can't get to elbow. And, you know, let's just solidify the round. And then as I come back, obviously the Sky TPs, and I'm kind of stuck in a bad spot. But see, even though I'm low HP there, like, I'm not quiet. I keep talking. I keep telling my teammates, yeah, he's still in TP. I need help, right? He's still in there, blah, blah, blah. I'm just painting a picture for them so they can help me and assist me as best as possible. And obviously I get shitted on because that guy wasn't even looking at me and then kills me.
Oh, I had him 80. No, it's alright. I was low.
Kill my bot.
Yeah.
One enemy remaining.
None. The Jet, no. Jet just died 3 times in a row. She hasn't got a kill.
Maybe you should just come with us, maybe. We're just gonna kill JLB.
Shit money.
Launching smoke.
Crash down hookah, I think.
Yeah, they didn't push. Don't worry. TP'd one. One's in hookah. I'm smoking hookah.
There's like
Smoke's
oh,
down.
I'm
no.
blind, I'm blind,
There's like
I'm
two.
blind, I'm blind, I'm blind.
It's gonna push him out of hookah.
One close, bottom. One in hookah.
Ah, yes. Two outside. Three outside hookah. 3 outside hookah.
3 to chain. Go up A then.
Let me
Keep
drone
it
this
cool.
first setup.
Hey.
That's how you survive. I've got your trail.
Jets raises you.
Yeah, he's right side.
I'm gonna go at shower.
Jets running back to triple, raises to you.
Oh, I'm soaking you off. We could just work it.
Smoke's down.
I tagged up Silva. He's offing.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Oh shit, you're going in?
Placing swarm
trip.
grenade. Swarm grenade out. Here.
Triple, triple. Dead. One could be you.
Silva has
One CT, one CT. Back truck.
One's U-Haul, one's U-Haul. Back truck, CT, and then U-Haul. Like, them being more disorienting is definitely true, since you can't have any reference points.
You down, Brim?
What are we doing?
All you haul through?
Open up the sky. Launching smoke.
One enemy remaining.
I'm holding the smoke.
Out.
Okay, the Dragon Vandal's actually broken. I feel OP with this gun.
This guy doesn't push. He probably fell back. Those two might buy, and then they might force up. They could easily force up here, so just be
I
careful.
pushed Hugo last round, so he might push Hugo this round.
shoot the dart. Shoot the dart.
I can
Get
go
out of
down.
my way.
Yeah, pushing Hugo, I hear.
Nice shot. I'm gonna drone this for you, can you?
Okay, I can ulti with the drone.
Save it for sight, maybe. Or we can
Stay for
He's... Hookah's clear.
One U-Haul. There's two on A right now.
CT.
One CT.
There's two on A.
Smokes? What?
So I actually fucked up here, and I got too distracted by the two flashes the sky threw, right? And the boom bot. I thought they might push up with it again, and because of that, I kind of fuck over my teammates, and they kind of die without any smokes on the B bomb site, right? So their plan was to just ulti, get in, boom, plant, and just be done with it. And obviously, they didn't really do that well. And then again, it's my fault, and that's something I should have been aware of. But again, it happens. So just because that happens, like don't let it bring you down, and just keep playing the game. Pushed in. They
Copy,
rotated off
copy.
A. TPA maybe or no? No, we need bomb. Okay, I'm gonna flank.
one CT.
Okay.
Should not AD yet.
Last player standing.
Okay.
Yo, we really needed your smokes.
Yeah, that was my bad. I heard them push up. They pushed up with flashes and fell back after you guys made noise. So I was scared they were gonna flank us.
A or B, and then take A.
Like we have to make like a lot of noise. Like one person just making noise by himself is kind of fucking obvious.
Launching smoke.
I spoke to U-Haul. One
Sit
dead.
still.
Nice pick.
We should still.
Garden
Off
opping, don't peek it. So it fell
Going.
down.
Get careful short.
Placing alarm bot.
Yeah, ulti.
Initiated.
Get ready to TP.
Yes, I'll go up short. I'll go up short. Yeah, I guess so.
Molly.
Yeah, there's like three on B.
I took U-Haul. One CT, fast.
Stim beacon down.
You smoke heaven?
No smokes, no smokes, no smokes.
Placing swarm grenade.
Enemy down.
Heaven. I think
So I actually think this is pretty important, and a lot of you low elo players might not even think about this, right? Like I just got a kill onto the Raise Heaven. Now, the reason why you're gonna see me run towards showers here is because the Raise should be calling out, yo, Brim is short, right? And so if I preemptively go towards showers, then I have a good chance of, if let's say all my teammates die for some reason, or let's say the Phoenix and the Killjoy die, and that's a 2-on-2, and then Sova goes and dies for me, right? Showers, then they'll be like, oh, last guy was Brim, he was short, and if I come through showers, it's gonna kind of throw him off. So that's my thought process on kind of like doing this play and kind of playing really baity towards the Sova.
both heaven. One's offing.
Gotta check
Silva
kind of
offing.
shit is, of
I'm
course.
not peeking this. Don't.
Yeah.
It is Let's play time. I have shock darts. You know I'm showered.
Shock dart.
Have an opping. They're running. They have no
Grab my
time.
op and save on bench. That's fine, that's fine.
Yo, Killjoy, can you hold short A?
Just set up a turret.
What's your money like?
You're hookah.
Yeah.
Cubby. There's two inside, One's in two. Nice.
Well, we don't have to push in. We don't have to push in. There's like
I have,
3 here.
I have recon dart.
There's one back
Hold on, give me a second. I'm smoking.
Reload him.
Backside still. CT.
Smoke's down.
Gonna be elbow.
I'm holding elbow push.
Reloading.
Re-smoking elbow.
Launching smoke.
I walled CT.
Shock dart.
I'm holding this push up.
One enemy remaining.
Hey, you're fucking crazy.
Scanning ahead.
That's
That
your
guy's crazy if you die.
Safety's off. Deploying drone.
Raises U-Haul.
Okay, that hits me.
Revealing area.
Oh, I'm smoking.
Smoke's down.
Enemy down. Alarm out.
I'm blind, bye bye.
You don't have to commit.
Nowhere to run.
Flank.
Sit still. Molly.
One CT.
Smoking in heaven.
Launching smoke.
Placing swarm.
One U-Haul.
Triple already.
Grenade out. I've got your trail.
Big kill. One behind truck.
One's you all.
One enemy remaining.
Last guy truck, right?
Triple.
Triple.
You only
40.
have the spec.
Okay.
So just to reiterate again, make sure you use your utility. Like right before this, I threw my molly towards U-Haul because my bomb planner got stopped, and I kind of wanted to save my other smoke to use it for a different spot, which is why I mollied U-Haul and then I smoked off heaven. Now, when I was peeking towards the Sova, right, obviously I could have tried to keep fighting that and try to kill him and play for the frags, but I wanted to play for the W because, you know, we're doing a really solid comeback, and the way we throw those rounds, these 2v1s, 3v1s, is by giving him free one-on-ones, right, and killing, and not being able to trade those deaths, okay? So, again, it comes down to being disciplined as a player in order to, you know, make sure you don't fuck up these very, very winnable rounds.
Wait time.
Stim beacon down.
Thanks. They're all dead.
Nice.
Good.
Drop.
Smoke's down.
Let me run this first.
Bad
We're
versus
rocking my
bad.
shorts.
Two. 2.
No, no one is.
Damn.
Could push up hookah, so be careful. I cleared short.
One of these guys is bound to take showers, right?
Hot shot.
Nice shot. That's huge.
They could be fast rotated today.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna smoke left and right side triple.
Smoke's down. Stim beacon here. Shock dart.
Placing swarm.
Molly.
Swarm
On top of showers.
Hit 80. 80 U-Haul. So as I was clearing short, right, you might have noticed me kind of jiggling back and forth. And that's what some of us call slicing the pizza, or just limiting the angles you're exposed to and slowly clearing angles just by jiggling, right? Jiggling back and forth. Now I was able to get the rain off of that, and I still do it. I have to be sure to be very thorough. I'm a very methodical player, so I don't like to assume something is cleared, right? I like to visibly see it as well, which is kind of why I pre-fire in the cubby area towards short A. Now, like, I just wanted to bring that up because, again, a lot of people like don't understand the concept or the point of that, and that's just to make sure you don't overexpose yourself, right? And you can kind of keep moving and shooting at the same time if you're really, really good at it, like I've been doing a couple times in this game. And then you can like push side side, and we'll push U-hole after my ulti ends.
Let me show you how the boss does it.
Alright, you can go whenever.
Can you shoot this for me?
Launching smoke. Revealing
One CT already.
Reloading.
Here, flank. Careful, flank.
Launching smoke.
One heaven, hit 40.
Deploying drone.
Close.
One's on triple.
Molly. Stim beacon here. Shot that.
Top truck.
Is ulti there? Is ulti there?
I know.
Last player standing.
That's done. Going up. Careful now.
Fuck, dude.
Just had to throw that smoke.
Smoke's down.
How many did you see?
Just one.
One or two.
Dude, this guy's crazy, I'm telling you.
Smoke's down.
Oh, for God's sake, dude. Multiple hookah.
I'm leaving A.
Yeah, I'm gonna push through.
What, elbow?
Do you have an arrow?
No.
One's close
Hello?
outside.
Launching smoke.
One's outside.
for arrow.
here.
Let's wait for arrow.
I have arrow in 15.
Spike
Wait.
planted.
We can wait. We have plenty of time.
Yeah.
Brim is pushing up.
I'll clear hookah.
8 seconds. 5 seconds.
One hookah.
One's inside.
Right
for
between
sure.
Hookah clear.
Jet's long. And I don't know who.
Sight one. Sight one.
One's
Good.
close to my right.
On the money.
One enemy
Last guy
remaining.
garden. Left side. Left
Last
side.
player standing.
Yep, still right there. Nice. Holy.
Good shot.
Considering nerfing Jet, her pick rate must be through the roof. She's a very popular hero. I feel like her pick rate. Immortal Gamers.
Launching smoke. Got
Yeah,
the
so I was
spike.
opping long.
Reloading.
He fell.
I'm with you, Jet.
2 backside.
Lock in sight.
Smoking CT.
Enemy
Walk.
spotted.
Smoke's down.
Nice shot.
Reloading. Placing alarm bomb.
Spike plant. Stim beacon down.
Reloading.
Raze, Reyna. 2 should be there. I don't know where third's at.
CT.
Should all 3 be there, actually.
Jet's coming out.
All 3 there.
There's two inside.
Hit 190.
Last player
Skill
standing.
ceiling to her, where you need to know how to use satchels. And then Phoenix is like an all around
Easy
like
2
okay
rounds,
pick.
guys. Let's go.
Smoke's down.
think they want to end A.
Flash hookah. I'm playing off of your util.
Launching smoke.
Close. Could smoke. They could group up. Careful. 3 here.
Molly. Launching smoke.
One.
Stay.
Jet hit 23. So we're all not perfect human beings, and I am one of those human beings that's not perfect. And that smoke I threw was actually really fucking bad as well, right? So I had like 2 major fuck ups this game. One when I went to A when everyone was going B, and obviously I think that smoke kind of fucked us up. What I should have done instead was either smoke off showers or smoke off U-Haul in order to kind of scare them from pushing in, right? And making them like not really want to take U-Haul control and force them and funnel them to site. But yeah, so that's just like a big fuck up there. Like it happens. And again, guys, no one's perfect. We're not going to have perfect games, but that's just kind of just a way to analyze myself and just think about what I could have done differently there.
Grenade.
Careful now.
Spike planted.
Oh,
Placing alarm bot.
Last player standing.
Alarm.
Jet used her dash.
Raze is on B now, which is elbow.
Opping. Sova's opping A. Sova's opping A.
Smoking CT,
Blocking sight.
elbow,
Smoke's down.
cubby.
One elbow,
Enemies
close
here.
left.
Placing swarm grenade.
Jet's already quick.
Backside, backside, careful, or CT.
Fine, dude.
Party's over.
It's like backside. One more. One more backside, one more backside. Other guy was CT, backside CT.
To your
One enemy remaining. Last player
Crypt
standing.
outside. Nice.
Revealing area.
Quick peeks now.
Thanks.
Can we also get an arrow for long?
Placing alarm
Smoke's
bot.
Give it
down.
2 seconds.
He's opping that. Don't peek it. Don't peek it. Don't peek it. They're in
Bro,
hookah, I
you-
think.
Launching
I
smoke.
used both my flashes.
Hookah's clear, actually.
Enemy killed.
Nice. I feel like they're gonna end A.
He's droning out of showers.
Swarm grenade out.
Molly.
Enemy spotted. Placing swarm grenade. Swarm
One
They're
outside.
outside.
One leader up. That's it.
Smart guys are up.
Launching smoke.
Let him take it.
Spike planted.
Stim beacon here.
I'm gonna TP.
Sit
I'm
still.
gonna cut him off showers.
Showers one.
One
Dead.
enemy remaining.
Last guy should be showers, yeah? Yeah, he drowned out of showers. Oh man, game is hard.
Well played. Not the boom you
He's
hoped
not
for.
there. He's obviously
Time for
gonna
a
be opping
field
somewhere
test.
else. So
Yeah.
you might
I'll
opt
wait for
in
you.
short again.
Yeah, I'll wait for you to get info.
Smoke's down.
I'm just gonna hold.
Got the spike.
These are flash showers.
He's opping
And boom
B
bot.
long. Shoot B long. Don't peek. One left side.
Reloading.
Back. Maybe we go back to A here.
Yeah.
Shoot that dart.
These guys are all using all their util on A. They're
there's a
using
lot of
all their
utility.
util. I think I'm gonna push showers.
Okay.
This guy has max 1 flash left.
Soaking.
Recon already.
Yeah, I'm soaking left and right triple. Okay. Ready? Oh.
Smoke's down.
Showers.
There they are.
This guy in front of showers.
Blocking
Could be in
sight.
showers.
Alarm bot out.
Stop dodging.
Swarm
So what you're about to see now is what we in the business like to call a playmaking kind of move. Now, if you notice, right, we got bombed down, but we are in a 4v5 situation, and we know the sky is towards showers. So we're kind of boxed into either short A or U-Haul. And if we stay boxed in like this, then it can be really bad for us if we just sit back and try to play this 4v5. One, they know where we're at. Two, they can easily trade us out if they just group up together, right? Let's say they get the first pick on us, or even if we get the first pick on them, right? 4v4, then they trade us out, 4v3, and then, 3v3, 3v2, 2v1, or 2v2, then 2v1, etc., etc. You get what I'm saying here, right? But anyways, I know this, right? As an experienced player, I know that we kind of have to make a play somewhere. I see my teammates in U-Haul. I see, my other teammates short. So I'm like, okay, I'm the only one that's really in a position here to kind of make a play. And so what you're about to see is me do the smoke criminal play that Stewie 2K and Counter-Strike is known for, and just watch how it turns out.
Yeah, dogging out shower.
Sit still.
Oh my. Heaven.
Don't peek if he's off.
Open up the sky. Molly.
One backside.
One enemy remaining.
House guy's heaven.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. Alright guys, this is going to conclude this episode of In the Mine. I hope you guys enjoyed what I had to say about, some of the plays I made, as well as hopefully it gives you guys some insight on how to kind of think like a Radiant, right? I know we're all not going to be the best aimers. I don't consider myself to be extremely mechanically skilled, but because I try to play smart as best as possible, right? I try to my best to get these dubs. And even though you are down sometimes very, very hard, it's not impossible to come back. If you guys have any questions or comments or concerns about anything I did in this video, or you maybe want me to expand on something that maybe I didn't talk about, right? Feel free to, leave a comment down below or hit me up on Twitter, Discord, Twitch, YouTube. Make sure you follow my stream to get more sweet content like this. Join my Discord so you can see when I go live, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.